can bank on it. You can put 100 grand on it. Anything I said, I'll stamp on it.
Okay. So basically, this is the back of the Garland, obviously, because there's no 5-inch on it. But this is for the 13 by 13 black bounce house. So my hopes are that when I get there, I'll be able to just slap it on there. I have a 5x8 trailer, so I am gonna have to bend the tip a little bit. So we're gonna put the thicker side in first. And then just fold the top. There you go. Thank you, Amari. You need to talk to your friend.
I told her to go for one.
She did?
In the room.
Aliyah, what did you help do? What did you help with?
Nothing.
Yeah, usual. Can you smile? Say Happy Thanksgiving. Can you say it?
Thanksgiving.
Can you say it in the camera? Aliyah. 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 Say it. Say it. Can you say Happy Thanksgiving?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, I just need to put this toolbox in here. And then Amari is probably going to end up putting the... Well, I don't know, because he doesn't really like to put the bounce house in the trailer. Because if it's at the end, then all the weight, like, lays on it. So he's probably going to end up putting it in the truck. But I'm going to put the dolly... Well, yeah, the dolly, the toolbox are going to go in the trailer. And then this will probably just have the bounce house as well as the sandbag. So I'm just gonna put the toolbox. This is the rigid toolbox from Home Depot. I'm not sure if Amazon has it. If it is, I'm gonna link it below. And if you haven't seen my Amazon storefront, it's finally up. So I'm gonna be tagging everything in there and then putting the link obviously like in my videos. But I never used to have one before, and people would ask me for links and I would have to like send it to them through DM. So I'm excited. But yeah, I have to put the phone on to do this. Hold on. So yeah, it really has four levels, but I only use 3 because that's all I need. But so yeah, I just leave that there, and then I put the dolly on that side. But I think Amari has to use the dolly to bring out the bounce house, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. Wow.
Mommy,
Yeah, do not hit Daddy's car.
Mommy, do you want to see Daddy's car? Look. Mama, look.
What? Oh no, what happened?
I don't know.
Oh God. The world's gonna end.
Huh?
The world's gonna end.
Yeah, the world's gonna end from Daddy's car.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go inside.
No, Mom.
Dolly. Say Happy Thanksgiving. Can you please say it? Amari? Can you please say it? Amari? Please. That's not the holiday spirit. So, I'm putting the bounce house on the dolly. And then this is basically the big, huge grass area. So this is not a house. This is a compound. So this is just like a regular whole grass area. But I think because there's goats back there. I think because it's not that shaded. And I think they're going to put like tables and chairs and stuff too. That they're going to put the bounce house over here. And then they're going to do a petting zoo. And the florist is here. And George is here. So they're setting up that stuff. This is going to be like a big pumpkin rack thing. And we're waiting for Kim, of course. So yeah, so I don't think anything's gonna be back this way. I think it's literally only gonna be like over here. So hopefully I'm gonna be in and out with this little setup, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna obviously have to do a voiceover on that little segment, but yeah. And I still have to go home and do balloons for my mom as well. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's tutorial, I'm basically going to be showing you guys the process for people renting out a bounce house and getting a balloon garland. So the first thing that we always do is at home, we make sure that the bounce house is clean beforehand. And that's because we don't want to ever be cleaning our equipment in front of guests. I feel like it can give off just like a negative vibe or concerning vibe, and it just looks pretty unprofessional to me. So we just always make sure it's clean beforehand, so when we get there we may have to like wipe it out, but it's going to be clean. So the extension cord that we use, it's an orange one. It's about 100 feet. It's from Lowe's. We obviously can get it from anywhere. And the reason why we always use a long extension cord is for this reason exactly right here. You never know which plug is going to work, and you don't want to have to connect multiple ones together, and it's just a lot of work. And especially if you bring a generator, you want to be able to put the generator as far back as possible away from kids. In this instant, we were just able to use the electricity from the compound, so we got lucky there. So basically what we do is we open up the bounce house, we zip the two sides of it, and then we attach the nozzle of it in the back. And there's usually two nozzles, but we only really use one, and we attach it to the blower and turn it on, and then boom, it blows up. I have another video where I go into more details about the bounce house. I'll link it at the top. But the thing is, with these bounce houses, there's so much work, and to be honest with you guys, we haven't like formally said it, but I've mentioned it here and there, but we're phasing out of having bounce houses completely. But that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. So here's my garland. I assembled the entire thing at home, like you guys seen previously. And my reason for doing this now is just that I can't continue with the whole idea of, setting everything up when I'm there, just because like I feel like there's so many variables that go into these things, and especially today, it was a holiday. I honestly did not want to stay here long, and I feel like when you do these things so much, like it becomes so repetitive that you just know, like you really just know. So I would say that if you're not as good, if you're not like completely able to fill it up completely and make the entire thing, I would at least say make the base and then build it out when you get there. But just don't go there empty-handed or needing to connect things into a garland, because for the most part you know what it needs to be, and I'd rather just have to cut the garland versus have to assemble the entire thing. So there's these little like loops that are on top of the bounce house that I basically put balloon arch string. You can use fishing line, you can use 260s as well. I'm just using the string because it was the closest thing to me. And I run that string, I tie it to the knot, and then I run it over the arch, and then I pull it over and pull the top part of the garland really, really tight into the top like piece, right? And the reason why I do that is because these bounce houses end up moving and shifting a lot, and you don't want them to basically like the kids to be jumping inside and it to like adjust or move around. You want it to be able to stay in place, and that's why I honestly prefer using string over 260s, because 260s give it a little stretch, whereas the string, which I'm gonna have linked in my Amazon storefront, the string and the fishing wire just end up being more sturdy, to be honest. And then what I do is I tie it back into the garland. Don't mind George and Amari, they're not going to do anything but just sit down and chill. And there was a ton of gnats, so that's what those little like things you guys see flying around. So what I do for the bottom is, it depends. So in this case, you'll see I end up putting the ladder behind the garland, but Another way would be to actually use weights, which can be like the regular balloon weights. You can use a sandbag. You can use what else? Like the balloon weights from like Party City. You can use a number of things. You can even use a brick just to hold down that bottom in place. But I just felt like I wanted to use the ladder because I liked how the ladder pushed it forward, if that makes sense. So if you rewind back, you'll see where the arch started to like form towards the back, because that's just the natural, shape of it. But the ladder allows it to push forward rather than using more balloons to build on it, and then it would end up just still being pushed back. So what I do is, since the ladder's behind it now, you can use other stuff too, but the ladder to me is just the most practical thing. But what I do is I fill out the bottom with balloons, and I do that so that it looks like it's like on the ground. And you can use plastic, like any sort of plastic, and just use like nails. I'll make sure and link all of this in the description, but you can use these nails that go into the ground, and that way you have like a sheet covering the grass so that the balloons won't pop. But it's really and truly up to you. I just prefer to test it out, and it just so happened that the grass did not actually pop the balloons, but 9 times out of 10 they usually do. And I like to fill out the bottom so that everything is touching the ground, and that's why it's important to either have a base in the back or a weight on the bottom, So I ended up adding in a jumbo balloon. It came out super cute, and obviously this was super simple, but I promise it's as easy as it looks. We have the ladder back here. So I have to make sure and tell them that when they're looking for their ladder, it's behind there. But obviously you can't see it from the front, but that just helps me push it forward. So that's why I put it back there, because I felt like it was drooping too much to the back. But yeah, as you guys can see from the video, I brought it just like this. And I just, throw it up there. There's one little balloon I want to fix up here. Just turn it down like that. But yeah, I'm telling you, my methods work. Okay, I looked crazy at first leaving the house with it, but I feel like it's literally just muscle memory that I have that, I can basically just know how much exactly to put. And of course I added on to the bottom, but I wasn't worried about that. But yeah, you can see it only takes me like 30 minutes or so to put everything together. I'm not going to be putting high shine on it just because I feel like I like the matte look with it, so we're not putting any high shine. But this is the finished look.
It was supposed to be like a polish, but I think it goes.
I don't think it's bad. I like it. It's sage. But for sure, the black on the wood table.
Right?
Yeah.
But this cloth, I love how you document this.
Oh, of course.
Oh, and my wife goes, "Did you see Maddie film you?"
Yes.
On the YouTube.
Yes, Lisette. How is this? Is this really that much work?
It's just because it's small. It's tedious, but a bigger piece.
I don't know. Okay, decide.
Maybe you should put the phone on. Help too.
Oh.
I mean, who's gonna document? You said oh?
I don't know. Yeah, because
Didn't you have a projector or a little stand or a tripod?
I did.
Oh, this one.
Oh, damn, Kim. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be nice. But if it takes up too much room, circle tables take up so much. Oh no. Okay, so do nude.
It's nude, right?
Yeah. Did you rent these dishware? These plates and stuff? Make sure they don't throw them away.
There's
A dish rack? Oh, okay. I'll cover it. I'll cover it. Don't worry.
I'm Imperial.
At least you didn't have to do everybody's names.
Oh, that's what I thought. And then she was like, I would not make you do that. I was like,
Thank God.
You would have made me do it.
My money, my body, now your own.
Is that what we
I love you. My money, my body, now your own, oh baby. 30 billion for the account, oh. Hey, Versace and Gucci for your body, oh baby.
I feel like it just needs to be like Zaxby's. See, I like to have room on my pillows. But you really, the bed is not that big. There's no way. Bailey, nobody's afraid. I promise. Look how nice it is outside. Look outside. Look. Just relax and settle. Thank you. God have mercy.
Yeah. He's like, if I'm leaving before they're all finished, he's like, I'll pick up the check, don't say anything to him.
Who?
Black guy right here?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I know he's a rapper.
Oh, really?
No, I'm dead serious. I looked at him 4 times.
Like, first of all, it's sunlight. Why are y'all doing a fire like? Walking. Wait, all right. So we're walking feet. We're following the drums. Stop splitting stuff all day with y'all. We went from like looking fabulous to like dread. That's valid. Oh my god, the camera. Oh my god, okay, wait. Give it a torque, Talia. Give it a good torque. I can't even do like this. I can't even go like this. Because my fucking hands are so cold. It's warm in it. Go bird! I have these in my pocket. Hopefully it counts. I don't think I'm gonna make it through the whole game. Are you gonna make it, Natalia? I don't think so.
There's no way.
I finally found hot chocolate, and those bitches were acting like there was none. I'm fighting for my life right now. I feel like I have frostbite. It's a whole hot chocolate. Here. So it's 39 or 38 degrees or something like that, and it's raining and it's soaking wet. So I decided to come sit my ass down indoor because I can't. Outside's cute.